You're a witch. Want to know what's coming up in your craft? Witchcraft Collective Tarot. These are collective. Remember that. If you want a personalised reading, you can still get them on sale up until the 18th of January. Same day guaranteed, recorded from from £8.50. Can book phone and video chat on there from 20 quid as well. Right, so Witchcraft, guys, what's cracking off? What do you need to know? Let's have a look. Los. Right, okay. This collective isn't seeing the situation as it really is. So we start off with the Hermit in the reverse position. So the Hermit card in the upright position for me is a positive card because it talks about periods of withdrawal and reflection. What's gone right, what's gone wrong, what direction we're going in next. You'll also notice the Hermit shining a lamp. So it talks about what I call going into the dark side, shining a light on the demons and the trauma of the situation, coming out the other side stronger. It's in the reverse position. There's a refusal to shine a light on a situation. Okay. We then got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Queen's feminine energy, King's masculine energy. Tarot, we talk about energy, not gender. Queen of Wands in the upright position, funnily enough, she is often equated to being a witch. I know the cat at the bottom is white, but in the standard decks it's black. Okay, and obviously she's got a wand. Upright position, she's in her power. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. Reverse position, toxic feminine energy, backing down, putting yourself down, etc., etc. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this card's about going, right, long term, what's going to make me happy? On an emotional level, what's going to fill my cup? Reverse position, not doing that. So it feels like this collective, they're either not, they're refusing to shine a light on the situation, be it about them, their craft, or a collective they're involved in. And ultimately, they're putting themselves down and they're not going for what's going to make them happy. Right, let's continue. Right, okay, interesting. We then got the Sun card in the reverse. So the Sun card's the most positive card in the deck. It means the birth of something new, okay? Now, upright position, it's been activated at least. You know, if this was in the upright position, I wouldn't be saying, yeah, it's coming in now. I'd be saying it's been activated. You've done enough to trigger some kind of change. Now, it's in the reverse position. The universe wants to give you this, and I feel like there's going to be some kind of tangible evidence for you to realize that, and to realize that you have to make a change in your practice moving forwards. That then puts you in the Nine of Wands, Wands fire action. We call this guy the Wounded Warrior. You're the chap there, bandage on the head, one on each arm. This guy's been through the ringer. This guy's been to hell and back, and he's looking back and he's going, do you know what? I'm beaten, bloodied, battered and bruised. However, I'm still standing. And it's in those moments, if you play your cards right, that is how you step into your power. Okay, so doing some reflection. Overall outcome card. Tower card. Right, Tower card, fixed card, the Awakening cards. We've got the tower there, struck by lightning, it's on fire, there's people jumping out, it's cracking, it's crumbling. This tower has been built on rocky foundations. This is your craft, this is your practice, this is the situation you are involved in. It's been built on rocky foundations and it needs to come down. Now, tower cards are always, always, always for our long-term good, whether we like what happens or not. 1 time out of 10, they're positive. 9 times out of 10, they're tough and destructive. The idea of the tower card is the universe goes, right, you're in this timeline here. We need you over here. If there's something you've not done, said, changed, shifted, whack, bitch slap, get over there. The idea is you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you press forwards regardless of what happens. Now, oftentimes, when we're stuck with something and we start to realize, I need to make a change, that's often enough for the universe to go, hallelujah, you get it, right, let's turbocharge this. And this is why the tower card's coming in, okay? Obstacles or blockages. Lovers in the reverse. Right, so the Lovers card in the upright position, obviously we're not going for love. So we've got the Fiery Winged Angel at the top there. So for me, it talks about fire, passion, excitement. Reverse position, loss of passion. And it's because we've gone Debbie Downer about something. I feel like the Hermit card, because when it came out, it was a little bit like, is this collective kind of not seeing, there might be in a coven, they're not seeing, no. This is about your strengths and abilities within the craft. And it's that you're refusing to see and realize the strength that you have. And because of that, you've started putting yourself down and you're not thinking about what's going to make you happy, and the danger is that you'll lose that passion. That's the obstacle or blockage that's led up to this. Now, I was having a conversation about this the other day, actually. When it comes to magic, right, you very rarely get any tangible evidence, okay? And even when you do get evidence, people around you, your logical mind will say it's just a coincidence, okay? Now, when the manifestation girlies talk about being delulu or delusional for us adults out there, it's not necessarily about the like fantasizing about what you could have. The delusion is claiming, excuse me, when something happens. That's when you need to be delusional. So if I do something and I get, I know, that's a really important point, I know that my magic is strong. When I get a client or something come back to me and say, oh yeah, you did that binding spell, that person's been removed out of my life, that is just confirmation for me that my magic has worked. And because I get that confirmation, that just instills the knowing even further, because magic is about belief and intent. Okay. Now, the problem is that, you know, if I said to Joe Public, oh, you know, this client came back to me and they said this person had been removed from their life, it was after I did a binding spell and returned to sender, they'll go, yeah, but it's probably just a coincidence, isn't it? Now, if I believed them, that would lessen my magic because I wouldn't be believing in it. So that's where the delusion comes in. Right, removing any blockages. High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the Divine Feminine. She's Divine Feminine on a more spiritual based level. Now, again, she can be sometimes equated to a witch, High Priestess. You need to realise, if you're in this collective, you are effing strong, okay? You've had your confidence knocked, and rather than reflecting on, was there something in that I didn't fully believe? Was there something in that where I didn't give my full intention? Oh no, negativity, that didn't work out. Oh, maybe this isn't the right path for me. But then with the Sun card, there's going to be just some glimmer, some little flicker, 717. I think I saw 707 as well a moment ago, I didn't mention it. That makes you start believing in yourself again. You're going to reflect and go, actually, looking back at it, I've had a tough time of this, but I'm actually quite strong. Right, they get it. Bang, Tower card. I feel the Tower card is going to be some kind of evidence of your magic. So just keep pushing forward, keep believing, keep knowing. Keep knowing. There you go. If you want a personalised reading, link top of the profile, Stan Store. Running out of time for the sale, get them in. Ta-ta.